We're back. Mornings with Matt and Bob.
Yeah.
We're powered by Chewy. Dusty Slay's in with us today. All Dusty stuff is going to be on our YouTube channel, which you just search Matt and Bob FM. By the way, we don't really even deal with the YouTube side of the world. That's mainly Oliver. So if you've got messages for Oliver, if you're still mad because he stole records, any of that stuff, he sees all the messages. So you can write in there. He was really excited because somebody was like, "You're doing a great job, Oliver." That's not a place to compliment Oliver. Mm-mm. Okay? He's a young person with an ego and he needs to be crushed. Mm-hmm. Stop the kindness. And please S on him a little bit more.
Thank you. Thank you for saying what needed to be said, Matt.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
My brain's getting a little too big.
You got really good. We talked to you about this on the phone. You got really good with social media during lockdown. Well, we call it lockdown. We never were truly locked down. We just all were like, hey, if we call it lockdown, we can just stay drunk and work can't make us do anything.
Oh yeah, I mean, the first 2 months of that was great.
Amazing.
I loved it. I had never not worked for 2 months.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is awesome. And yeah, I learned how to edit videos and
Did you learn how to make bread?
Well, my wife was making a little bit of bread.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I started making pickles. Oh, wait, we were doing everything.
I'm making pickles now. I'm into making pickles now. Yeah.
We should hang, man. Let's make some pickles, bro.
I got a garden. I've been growing all kind of things,
Hell
and I've been making. I like a salty pickle. You can get dill anywhere. I'm making my own kind of pickles. Peppers, a lot of salt water.
Okay.
Garlic. Oh, it's so good.
Man of the people.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite like social media? You got big on TikTok for a bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, TikTok's still good for me, but my views really went down. I don't know what happened. My followers are still way up, but my views went down. Instagram is what I love.
I love it. Love it. We were talking off air that we're not going to do it to you, but we occasionally comics that we know better that we need to take down a peg because they're getting successful and we want them to not feel good about themselves. We'll do the For You game, which is where we were telling you about that. You mirror them to the screen, then you hit the For You on there, and you find out what disgusting thing you're into.
Oh, yeah.
You said you made the mistake of watching a horse hoofing video.
Well, yeah, I mean, someone I know was like, yeah, I watched a horse hoofing video, and then next thing you know, they're like, they're like, oh, this guy loves horse hoofing. And that is what happens. It's like you talk about like the women dancing on there, and it's like, whose eye doesn't that catch? You know what I mean? I could just be on there looking for horse hoofing, and then here's some very attractive woman dancing, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch it for a minute, and then next thing you know, that's all my videos.
They have the technology inside the phone that if your thumb just hovers near it for a second. Yeah. It's like, yeah, we got you. We got you. Mm-hmm. And my wife's like, I don't understand your Instagram. Every time I look over there's just a girl dancing. And I'm like, well, so what you're saying is you don't understand Earth? You don't understand, like you don't understand what it, you did this. This is why I don't have a sports car is because you did this to me in real life. And then we had kids and whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, Instagram, I've tried so hard to clean up. That, like, whatever page, it is always women. It's low. I'm embarrassed for people to see it. I go through there and I select not interested all the time, just trying to clean it up. But every time they're like, nah, we know you're interested.
We know what you're trying to do. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So we have this whole thing that happened where a lot of people started doing where they could work from home or whatever. And Austin got to be known as a hip, cool place. The same things happen in Nashville. You're dealing with the same thing. You got all the bachelorette parties and bars. But all these young dudes moved here that are proclaimed, I don't know, business gurus or so. I don't know what they're doing. But they're always like, I'm going to take you to one of Austin's most historical restaurants. It's called TGI Fridays. And I'm like, and I never know what, but I'm fascinated with all these dudes. And there's one of these guys in town in particular that we'll take the task maybe next week. But I watched one of his videos and I was like, what? And there's a lot of words we can't say on radio anymore. But I was just like, who this?
1 million followers, probably?
I somewhere around 1 million followers. But I'm also just like, who doesn't have the self-reflection to go, God, I'm such a douchebag. But I guess it's, you do it for the clicks or whatever. Yeah. But I watched one of his videos. And now Instagram is like, oh, You want to be a CEO.
Oh, yeah.
You want to be an affiliate marketer. Well, we got the videos for you. And now it's just a constant thread of, you need to get up in the morning, take a cold shower. You need to eat eat that raw cow, my friend. We're going to make you a man.
I don't know what happened with the cold showers. Everybody's all about a cold bath and a cold shower. I'm like, we invented the water heater because we hated cold showers.
Yeah. You grew up in a trailer park.
Yes.
So you grew up with cold showers, but you weren't doing it to maximize being a man.
Yeah.
It's just what you had.
I'll be honest. Even in the trailer, we had a water heater.
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing...
Go ahead.
I mean, we had gas water heater, so if the power went out, we still had hot water.
I used to work on oil rigs, and the dudes there, they were like, I am poor. I grew up poor. I've always been poor. But it will never be hotter than 68 degrees in my trailer because I grew up without AC. I have an AC. Plus, I'm a redneck. So I bought an AC unit that they were taking down they were moving to a bigger Walmart. Commercial. And I got I got a 16,000 pound unit, and then I ducked it into my trailer. And I can freeze ice cream inside of my trailer. And there was a real pride there on that.
Yeah, because there's nothing like air conditioners. It can be too much, right? But it's like when you're working, and I was saying earlier, I love the heat, right? I do love the heat. But there's nothing like escaping the heat into that AC. I mean, there's nothing like it. There
was a kid that worked on my Oldsmobile when I owned it. And he is what we would now refer to as being on the spectrum. But in the 80s, they're just like, well, he's kind of R-worded, but he's okay. He's
good with cars. He's good with cars. He ain't much to talk to, but he's good with cars.
That was his specialty, was learning how to get an AC inside of a car, and he would take pictures of thermometers, and he could get your car AC down to 32 degrees. And that was his sense of pride. And the smoke, because it's in Southwest Louisiana, so it's humid,
so
and it looks like smoke is pouring out because it's just like when you. And that was his thing, and they're like, "Yeah, he's a good one. He's one of the good ones."
Yeah.
This is a thing that came up on Instagram.
He'll always live with his mama, but he can fix cars.
I don't think I ain't no woman can love him unless she loves a cold car, right? But no woman likes that much cold because it makes her nipples burn. But anyway, he's a good one. He worked on my car for $800 one summer and got it cold, baby. Got it cold.
I've had too many cars without AC, and it's like it's brutal, man. It is. Living in Alabama, and I lived in Charleston, South Carolina for a long time. I mean, it's just hot.
Well, and it's humid, and it rains in the afternoon. It's not really better in Tennessee. It's not.
No.
You're near the mountains, but it's not. You don't get any of the benefit.
No, we get a little snow, but it's like it doesn't help the summers.
Bob was there one summer, and he called me, and he goes, "Dude, I literally have raw spots on my dong."
Yeah, I had the worst case of crotch rot. I got in Nashville. I don't know, because we were walking. I don't know what happened. It was summer.
If you're on Broadway, it's real hilly, and you're walking.
Chafing. I was in pain, man.
I chafe real bad. I used to get waiting tables. I used to get made fun of all the time. Pull the double shift. I'm chafing every time.
I didn't know who to turn to.
Did you ever go with the cornstarch?
Oh, all the time. I mean, all the time. But it's like once it hits you, I mean, it's like, and you're
too late. It's like dehydration. It's too late.
Yeah, you're mid shift. You're like walking. They would say I walk like I've been riding a horse. But I lived on
yourself.
Yeah, I lived on the beach for a while, and I used to I'd get real drunk out on the beach, and then I'd be late for work, so I wouldn't shower, and then I would have all this sand in my crotch, and then I'm working all day.
God, that sounds like a nightmare.
It is brutal.
An absolute nightmare.
It was brutal, but I do it every day.
I don't understand beach people. It's confusing to me when people are like, we're going to retire on the beach. There is nothing more uncomfortable than that constant. The beach does humidity at you.
Yeah, and wind too.
It's
the
violent.
wind will take the you know what out of you.
I hate it.
The sun, the wind, the sand.
I mean, the sand is. I mean, it's like I lived on the beach for a year and I liked it, but now I'm like I'm not that into the beach. I took a tent out on the beach that had this little pop out thing. And it was a great day, and then I was breaking it down, and I grabbed the top of it, and the wind took the rest of the tent, and it folded the plastic over my fingers and just crushed them.
Oh, that hurts my nuts.
And the wind, I mean, my hand, I was just holding it out, and the tent's flapping.
And it's just
and I can't get it off, and everybody's gone. I'm out there by myself. And I see people nearby, and I start yelling, "Help!" I thought I was going to lose my fingers. I'm going, "Help!" And no one. The wind's whipping so loud, no one can hear me.
They think you're just waving.
Yeah.
I'm a magician.
I mean, I eventually got it out of there, but oh man, I mean, it had crushed my fingers.
Yeah. I don't get to when everybody's like, "Oh, let's go for a vacation for the beach." There's nothing enjoyable at the beach. I don't understand you as a human being.
Yeah.
This is my new thing. Bob, I was telling you about that in Chewy this morning, and I was saving because I was like, oh, I think Dusty will dig this as well. But this is my new Instagram thing that I can't get enough of. And it is an account called Idaho Inmate. It's people looking for pen pals.
Okay.
And they use the video caller, and they can call this account.
Oh, it's ladies?
There's ladies and dudes. I put the ladies in because I know that you have a.
I want to.
I can already tell she.
I need a woman with a record.
Chewy has a lot of kink stuff going on, and I know that you like it when a girl who's not supposed to be dirty is dirty, or
is she gonna stab me?
If we ever have a story in here about a brother and sister or something, here's a part of him that likes that.
Oh yeah,
and I don't.
Yeah,
which is okay.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
okay.
with you.
But we're gonna listen to a little bit of this woman who's in the East Boise Community Reentry Center.
I'm gonna follow
just
this
her
page.
body language says influencer to me. You can be an influencer in prison?
Everyone has cell phones in prison. And we just found out over here at Travis County, they all got like some iPads.
They give you an iPad.
They all get an iPad.
Yeah.
When you check in now, they give you an iPad.
Wow.
I'm going to jail.
We keep having listeners that keep calling us from lockup now that the number's out. And one guy did it, and now they all do it, which is great. It's actually fun to talk to everybody who's locked up. They'll let you know.
Like the Johnny Cash of radio.
Yeah,
we're doing the prisons.
We're doing. Really
I'd love to
are.
do a live podcast there if we could.
Here's the great thing about people in prison is we get a lot of extra. They're not tuning. They're not getting out of the car. So we can really keep them for a full 4 hours every morning. They're great for ratings.
Oh, yeah.
If
that's
we
awesome.
could get the majority of the city in prison, we could get a raise.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe you could get a deal, get it streamed to all the prisons across the country.
Syndicated.
Syndicated, finally.
All right. Will do we have volume on this?
We're good.
We'll listen to this young lady as she tells us a little bit about what she's looking for.
Hey guys, my name is Wendy Lackey, and I'm in prison. I'm kind of a naughty girl. Anyways, I'm hoping to be getting out soon, so get a hold of me in the meantime so we can talk. I'm interested in both men and women, so holler at me. My number is 120-746.
That's not a phone number, by the way.
No,
That is
that's
an
the
inmate
case number. Yeah, that's
That
the
is
prison
an inmate number.
Inmate number.
It's called Idaho Inmate Pen Pal is
I'm a
the
writer.
account. And this was at 20,000 last night. It's at 25,000. It's growing
I'm
very
joining
quickly.
too right now.
This is the place to be to find a
Let me
pen
get on
pal.
there.
Now,
Seems to be mostly dudes.
Yeah.
it seems that let's not judge it. We'll let more ladies get on here.
I feel like that girl probably got flooded with letters.
With stand-up gentlemen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
Suitors.
think? Well, here's the other thing. That girl, she was easy on that. She wasn't an ugga-mug.
No. It looked like she was doing all
And
right.
she was also honest. She wasn't trying to be like, I'm innocent. She's like, I'm in prison.
I'm a
naughty girl.
Naughty girl.
Yeah.
I think it comes from I have a white knight syndrome, and I don't have money to really save anybody. But somebody that in prison, I can really help out still.
They just need a place to stay.
yeah.
That's how it works. So you're like this. I don't want to save somebody who's having trouble paying their student loans back for an Ivy League education.
I can't pay back mine.
No,
Right.
But but a girl that literally is just getting ready to get out with bus fare, I can do something.
Look, we're both fresh off of probation.
Yeah. It's like, I got a car. I can pick you up.
We'll grab some of these random dudes. Here's a guy.
Please.
Okay.
Which one you want, Bob? Which one you want to learn
Well,
about?
I don't know. I mean,
The best part is all these dudes are still like. We're gonna go to Robbie Humphreys.
You say they're pen pals. I feel like they could be business associates.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I want to know what they're
Who's
into.
tempting, Dusty? Who are you looking at? Who's
I like Tyson Buss.
Tyson?
Okay, let's go to Tyson Buss.
That's a good choice.
Let's hear what Tyson Buss.
Well, he's wearing
What's
Under
funny is a
Armour.
lot of these guys still know that other dudes from General are right behind them, so they still have to be kind of hard.
Oh, yeah.
So they can't just say,
I'm
I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm so goddamn lonely. I'm so lonely, and I'm tired of screwing up. I'm tired of screwing up. Can you please help me? Can you get me on a straight and narrow? They're always just like, what's up, girl? What's up, girl?
And you can even be like, I'm actually had enough guy time. I get out of here. I'm down to settle down.
I don't want to go out with the boys.
Yeah.
There's no boys' night.
Hey, here's the thing. If you pick me, I won't be leaving you. At least I can't go beyond, because of the ankle monitor, I can't go beyond 300 feet from you, so you'll know where I am.
50 feet near you every time.
There's nothing more honest than a guy that the state is telling him to be honest. So we'll go to Tyson Buss. Let's see what Tyson's got to say.
Oh, and he can cook vending machines.
Hey, Howard. It's Tyson. Obviously, I got myself caught up. I have to do some time, but I'm...
Oh, why is he blocking in and out?
If you'd like to write me...
What's up? My name is Miguel.
We're going to go to Miguel now.
I am 34 years old, from San Antonio, Texas.
Hey!
Shout out!
Idaho. Just looking for somebody to talk to. You can reach me on JPay. My number is 126-331. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think we should give too many notes to all these guys, but I think you've got to put a little more
He
personal.
didn't
Look
give his
into the
favorite
camera.
color or favorite book or nothing.
Look
He
into
just-
the camera. I don't know what he's looking at. Make eye contact with me.
Dusty, you've kind of cornered the market on getting big online, all right? And you're a celebrity now, okay? What are the notes that you have for Miguel?
Well, I've not done a FaceTime situation where he's at,
Right,
so I don't
right.
know what goes on when he shuts the thing off.
Sure.
Sure. But yeah.
Hey, here's the thing. You can say whatever you want to. Miguel can't hurt you for 2 more years, okay?
Well, I plan on being around for 2 years, But no, it's like, women, I've found women that like this guy that doesn't talk a lot, that's like got a little mystery about him. And so, he's revealing the arm tattoo. I feel like Miguel knows what he's doing. He's got 94,000 views. Tyson, he couldn't get the audio right.
Yeah,
and
he had a real problem.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, you might want to.
Can we do the guy with the hat? I feel like he's real gang. Oh, woman. There's another
What about
one.
Casey Lack?
Go to
That's
the
what
other
I said.
woman.
I was going to go
Yeah.
look for...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's lots of women.
Here's what's funny. Here's the view numbers for dudes. 7,000, 24,000, 31,000. First lady that pops up, 150,000.
Oh, yeah.
We hungry. We thirsty out here.
Let's see what Kaylee, with Kaylee.
I'm also interested in Lorenzo Ackerman. He has 459,000.
We're
views.
gonna go from Kaylee to. By the way,
That's how I shop porn too. When I'm on YouPorn, I'm like, how many views does this have? I'm like 2.5 mil.
Here we go.
Hit me up on JPay.
That she does not seem to have.
5723.
I'm Kaylee. Hit me up.
Kaylee Lackey. Hit me up on JPay. 135723.
She is not a. She's not.
Do you need to be?
Yeah, she's like, I'm the hottest one in the prison.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy's got
Hey,
to
my name is
say.
Lorenzo Ackerman. I'm just on here looking for the opportunity to get to know some people and possibly build some friendships. So if you're interested, hit me up on JPay. My DOC number is 134280. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
You know what? See,
But prisoners, right now, if y'all want to do a dating thing, I'd love to do a matchmaking thing for the prisoners here in Trap. Oh, I like
That dude's
it.
right out of Central Casting, man.
240.
Look at this guy.
this guy's 6'3", 240.
Hello.
Okay, let's get into him.
What's up? My name is Rodney. I'm 6'3", 240. I love tattoos, obviously.
I have no notes for this guy.
I like to draw.
No, if I was
Looking for
casting
some
a
females
prison
out there to hit me
picture,
up.
he's
Hit me up.
he's booked.
Yeah.
He's definitely booked. That guy is.
What did he do? Is he lifer?
He's allowed to do whatever he wants to. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna side. Dusty is my my attorney here,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna follow the guide of counsel, and I'm not gonna say anything about him
Good.
because that's the guy that shows up
Yeah,
in the middle of the night to dismember.
He's
you.
got
Yes.
hitters on the outside still right now.
Now you
Yeah,
don't
I
have to
wouldn't.
wear scrubs inside facilities anymore? What do they call?
They're not nurses.
I don't know what the garb is called. What the jumpsuit? You don't wear a jumpsuit? Everybody's
Why are you
wearing
looking at me?
Idaho's got a loose policy, I guess.
I guess so.
But yeah, I mean, this is wild. I mean, I've always been terrified of prison, and I'm no less terrified now after watching.
But everyone needs love. Criminals, felonies.
Well,
felons.
yeah, I hope they find it. I do, but I don't want to ever be in there.
Every one of these guys gave out their JPay number, and Dusty, you could start writing every one of these guys.
I could.
You could become the Johnny Cash of comedians. You could go to Idaho and do a show for some of these dudes.
You know, I just feel like let's say, Carlos Salazar there. I just feel like if Carlos opens a letter one day and it's from a guy named Dusty, he's going to be like, jeez.
Count your days.
He's going to be like, I've been trying so hard to get a pen pal, and it's some dude from Nashville.
Every day, he pastes your note. He takes your letter and he tapes it up on a cell wall. And every day while he's working out, filled with rage and anger, he's thinking about when I get out, I'm gonna murder this effort.
Yeah, I'm like, God bless, and he's like, I'll get you. I'll get you.
What's next for you, man? What's happening in the rest of the world before we got to get out of here? Where are we sending people, and what's on the horizon for you?
Well, I'm very pumped about this show on Saturday. I'm pumped.
Tomorrow night.
You know, I came here in 2018. I did the Paramount with Bert Kreischer. I opened for him, so to be headlining it myself is awesome. And then I think I go to Kansas City next weekend, and I guess you're probably not asking about all my dates, but I got a special coming out. I don't know where, and I don't know exactly when.
I love that. I love your. It's just, but it's been shot. It's in the can.
It's been shot. It's edited. I think it's almost completely edited. And
what do you have to do now when you get a special? Like, because you shoot it, do you have to like shop it to the different streaming entities? Does the streaming entity already own it, and they just say, "Well, we're going to put it out when it feels right for you"? How do you figure that out next?
Well, fortunately, I have good management, so I just
let them deal.
Kind of let them handle it, and hope that we get. You know, I'm cool with whatever because, even like releasing it on YouTube is very successful for people now.
But that's almost one of the reasons you want to have good management is that when your attitude is, I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah.
That's not a great place to start from when you're talking about negotiations.
Absolutely.
Hey, let me plug.
Absolutely.
Go to Dusty Slay's website, dustyslay.com. There's a tour tab there. All the tickets are there for all the shows, but you go in directly to austintheater.org to get your tickets. You can buy the tickets there. That way you don't have to deal with the secondary market's getting weird with ticket prices.
Yeah, it is.
So you're going direct to the source by going to Dusty Slay's website and get your tickets.
People will say to me sometimes, they'll go, I'd love to come to your show, but I'm not paying $200. I'm like, I think you're looking at the wrong page. My tickets are not that pricey.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just realized by agreeing with you, I was kind of S-ing on you. No way anybody's paying that for you. Ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't mean that either, but I'm like, you're getting scammed.
Yeah, you're getting scammed.
It's a scam website.
Dusty, we love having you in here. Hey, open door policy, man. You're great in here. And anytime you're in town.
Yeah,
also, when the special is coming out,
call
even
us.
if you're nowhere near, just call and let us know because I know our listeners would love to be able to follow along with you and help support you.
Well,
right?
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we got it. We got to get you beyond the, hey, I'm happy with whatever.
Yeah. Well, I feel good. I feel good to even be where I'm at. So this is all good.
Well, you're down to earth. I think it's why you work well with our listeners, too. We appreciate it. It's Dusty Slay. Very excited to have him in here finally, and you go check him out tomorrow. If you don't have tickets, or you can actually double it up. You can go early and go to Bob's event that's happening at 6 out at the Dirty Birdie.
Oh, that's right, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
And then pop over and go check out Dusty, do all the fun stuff. We got to go because we're running way behind.